Hey y'all, Ms. B. As you can see, I'm not home. I'm somewhere else. I mean, it's the holidays. That's expected. So the videos that you may get from me may not be in the same location. I'm moving around. Anyway, I want to talk about Roni. I said I was not going to do any reviews on Roni. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired. Like, excuse me. But since this was like episode where they went on a trip, I decided to do it. I decided to listen. And also, you hear noises. I don't have my regular notepad, my corporate American notepad like I would normally do. So I have a lot of notes that I screwed on a random piece of paper. So here we go. We're going to start. What happened here? What happened? Like, how will things get, all messed up? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay. So this is episode 11. It's crazy that this is episode 11. And nothing is really going on. Anyway, they go to Puerto Rico. If you watch the last episode, the one I fell asleep on, they talked about going to Puerto Rico. It was Raquel's trip. She's from Puerto Rico, whatever. And they arrive in Puerto Rico. They go through this whole thing that all the housewives do with who's going to share a room with who's going to do this, who's going to do that, who's going to sleep, who's going to bunk. I have a question, though. As big as Bravo is, NBC Universal, why they always got to share a room? Or is just a thing y'all like to make for a storyline? Because I want to understand how a network this big takes women on a trip and they have to share a room. Okay, that's neither here nor there. So then they get to talking about this. This person was like, I want to share a room. I don't want to share a room. And then Brienne takes it upon herself to start assigning rooms. And at that part, Rebecca was like, Brienne thinks she's the boss of everybody and she just wants to start assigning rooms to everybody and whatever. So at that point, they come into an agreement about the rooms, which I don't understand. Is this still a thing? Like, I remember with this with Housewives of Atlanta, like, y'all can't get, okay, whatever. So then we have a confessional moment where Erin essentially says she feels like Rebecca is scared of Brienne. And I was looking like, scared of Brienne? What? I was in confusion. So then after that, they're driving up to the driveway. You could literally see the camera panning to them driving up. And then you see like the owners. I think they were the owners, whoever they were, the staff, the owners or whatever. My camera keeps shaking. They were like, in Spanish, essentially saying, who these ladies? I don't know these ladies. I don't watch that show. Oh, they a bunch of women who rich. Okay, that's them. I was like, that's so rude. Like, if they were the owners, I would be like, hold on. I have comments, I have thoughts, I have feedback. If they're staff, I would have comments for the owner. Let's move on. They get to the house, and I want to say, based on all of the housewife shows we've seen before, this house was really mid. It looked like a house. I mean, I could say I stayed at better Airbnbs or whatever. It was very low budget. Bravo, where y'all coins at? Yeah, they share rooms. The house is low budget. Okay, whatever. I mean, it was still a cute house, but not a house that I'll be like, oh my God. Like the house they said in last year when they went to Anguilla. That was a nice house. Anyway, they start, running around, looking for rooms, doing the whole thing. This is my room. This is my room. Remember, they had already discussed on the bus who's going to stay with who, blah, blah, blah. Then then you see people, you know, everybody checking out the rooms. Okay, I like this room. I like that room. I don't like this room. I do like that room. But then you see Uba. I'm going to use this as a plate. She's picking out strawberries. She saw a blackberry. Oh, I like blackberries. Oh, I like that sandwich. She's just picking out things very slowly. Not looking for a room. Sitting down, relaxing very calmly. Do you have croissants? She didn't say that, but that's how her energy was given. And then, like, once everybody settled in their room, they found, like, this very small room, which I was like, y'all on vacation. Like, does it matter? When you're on vacation, like, you're not going to really spend that much time in the room anyway. But okay. So they find a room, and then Brynn comes across the room where she was essentially going to stay. She was like, oh, I can't do this room, whatever. Mind you, Uba's still like eating her food. She goes on the patio. She talks to the girls. I don't care about the room. I'm just glad to have time with you. So once everybody gets settled, they go back in the house, and then Uba sees the room. Uba goes on to this entire diva moment that irritated my soul. I mean, I'm looking at my notes and I'm like, all I keep saying is Uba irritated me. Uba, that's like literally what I wrote down. Uber's irritating me. Uber's irritating me. She's like, I can't do it. Where's the nearest hotel? She talks to production. Production, I'm not doing it. I told you I'm not sharing a room. I'm not doing this room. I want to go to a hotel. Blah, 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 blah. All these things, like a whole diva meltdown. She throws shade at Brynn. Oh yeah, Brynn would take the room, the best room, because she ain't got money like me. I got all the money. Then they go to the confessionals where Raquel says, girl, Uba girl, why are you tripping about this room? I saw your apartment. Moving on. I was like, that's a shade of them all. She said it really classy base. I saw your apartment. Your apartment about the size of this room. So why are we tripping? Anyway. So Uba's still doing the most. Anyway, they come to a reconciliation where Sai will take the room. I want to say this. Sai, whoever you consulted with, whoever you spoke with, whoever you prayed to, you are my fave this season. You are my fave this season, because she was like, you know what? I'll take the room. And then to make Uba happy, Aaron decides to room with Rebecca. Then we have, you know, Jenna in her confessionals bringing up, oh, well, you know, Uba's doing all this for last season. Everybody had a problem with me not wanting to fly coach. And I want to fly business class. Ain't nobody asked you for that, Jenna Lyons. Anyway, so after Uba's extremely big meltdown, Jessel was looking for her bag. Jessel, I will cross the ocean. Jessel was crossing the ocean for her bag. Jessel was looking behind blinds for her bag. Jessel was looking under the curtains for her bag. Jessel went to the river. She went to the Nile looking for her bag. I need to find my bag, guys. I need to find my bag. Where's my bag? Have anybody seen a beige bag? I need to find my bag. I don't know where my bag. At that point, I want to say that part of Keeping Up with the Kardashians when Kim was looking for her earring that fell in the pool of the ocean, whatever, and Courtney stepped out and said, people are dying, Kim. I want to say to Jessel, people are dying, Jessel. Girl, nobody care about your bag. If it's at the airport, they're going to bring it to you. I'm sure this is a house. Y'all have help, staff. It got misplaced. But honestly, what happened was baby talking a brand hit the girl bag. Why though? Why? For why? Always in confusion with that girl. So then after that, you know, Brynn comes into Rebecca in Jenna Lyons' room. I want to be with the lesbians. She was doing... that girl, she gets on my nerves this season. For real, for real. And like I said before in my last video, a couple videos before or whatever, she was my favorite last season. This season, I don't know who put a battery in her back to be annoying. Well, guess what? She's being annoying. And she lays up under Jenna Lyons' saggy titties. And then Rebecca walks in. I want to know. Can somebody tell me what's Brand's issue with Rebecca? Because after she was laying under Jenna Lyons' titties, Rebecca walks in and her mood changes. And you know, Rebecca was looking for something, I don't know, doing something, whatever, moving around. And she makes this very minor comment where, you know, like, you know, I really didn't want to share a room because, you know, when I go on vacation, basically what she was saying, she didn't say this, but basically what she was saying was, you know, at home, I got all these kids. When I go on vacation, you know, I just want to be by myself, like have a little long time to be chilling. That's what vacation about, right? Brand sits up from Jenna Lyons' titties. Oh, kids. Oh, she's so offended. She's so offended. Oh, because I don't have kids, that means this and that. Oh, because I don't have... Girl, that's not what she said, girl. What she was saying was like, I'm on vacation. I want to chill out. I have to deal with all of these children every day of my life. Right now, I want to chill. Brian didn't take it that way. So then, Jessica comes in again, looking for this bag. Meantime, like I said, it's in Brian's bathroom near her bidet. I'm just going to skip that part. So then after that, you know, they all sit down, kind of congregate at the table. And everything was kind of cool. Then the energy shifted when Brian sat down and she started like mugging Rebecca again. What is Brian's problem with Rebecca? Can somebody let me know? I don't get it. Can somebody explain it to me? What is Brian's problem with Rebecca? I don't get it. I don't understand it. Somebody please tell me why this girl don't like this girl. Like, why Brian got a problem with Rebecca? It ain't the kid comment. She been throwing slugs at Rebecca since the show started. Like, I didn't know Nordstrom Rack was giving out rewards and all kinds of stuff, girl. So after that, you know, they sit down and have a talk. Then we go into Uber and Aaron. Again, Uber and Aaron are talking about gaslighting, lighting gas, gas is lighting, pigeons, pigeon talk, leaky pigeons, gas. I want everybody to retire gaslighting in 2025. If there's nothing else we can do in 2025, please retire the word gaslighting. It's overused and not used in the right context at that. Then after that, you know, everybody's kind of sitting at the table. Brian walks away. I think at that point, Aaron was gone too. And she's like, I gotta go pee. Don't come in here though. Girl, ain't nobody want to see you anyway. You and your baby voice. And she was like, girl, I just want to tell you, telling Aaron, girl, I just want to tell you, girl, Uber at the table talking about you. Mind you, Uber and Aaron had just made up over gaslighting, leaky pigeon, all that crap. So then Aaron comes back, I heard all y'all was talking about me. So what's tea? And everybody was like, wait, girl, like, what you talking about? She was like, no, like Brand told me y'all was talking about me. And in the confessionals, so I said, girl, how many times you gonna fall for Brand's BS? That's what she said in those words, but basically, like, how many times we're gonna have to go through this with you and Brand? Or Brand saying something that ain't accurate? No, that's not what was happening. So you're gonna fall for the banana and tailpipe. Let's keep it moving. And then after that, you know, they start going into the prank, the leaky pigeon, the whole theme of this season. It's been this prank, the leaky pigeon, the gaslighting. It's boring. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. It's boring. It's boring. It's so boring. I don't understand. Like, why are we in episode 11 still talking about this prank that we know wasn't real? They said it wasn't real. They keep talking about it. It's gaslighting here. It's leaky pigeon here. Stop it. Oh my God. Okay. Let me just go move on because I don't want to make this video longer than it needs to be. Then after that, Jenna Lyons was like, what is happening? In her confessional, she's like, what is happening? Child, when I go on vacation, I want to chill. I want to relax. I want some guacamole and some chips. I want to hang out. I want to do, I want to relax. I was like, girl, me too. That's how I like to be on vacation. Like, I don't want to be like leaky pigeon, gaslight. Like, it was just too much. I agree with Jenna Lyons with that. Why are we still talking? Like, what is happening? What is happening? Why are we still talking about this? And then after that, Aaron and Uba talk again. And they make up again. So then after that, everybody gets in the pool. They get to talking or whatever. And then Bran brings up the comment again. So you have two sections of pools. You have Bran and the other girls, and you have Rebecca and the other girls. Bran was like, she said, because I don't have kids, I don't understand this and I don't understand that. That's not what that lady said. I cannot, Bran, like, stop. Like, why are you like this? You're annoying. And then on the other side, Rebecca was like, she just keeps coming for me. And then like Jenna was like, how long are you going to let this go on? She says, not how long. It's like, when I'm going to pop off is when I'm going to pop off. I can't give you an ETA on when I'm going to pop off. But when I pop off, you going to know when I pop off. Then they, they talk, whatever. Then eventually start getting ready for dinner. They go to dinner. And then everybody sits down at dinner. And then again, Bran brings up the kid comment again. Y'all, how many times is this girl gonna talk about this? I understand Bran wants children. I understand a lot of women in this world wants children and cannot have them. I understand that. But that lady was not trying to shame you by saying that. I want you to understand that. I have kids. I know people who want kids, who don't have kids. I know people who have kids. All of the above. You have this really big hard-on for Rebecca, and I don't understand it. Can somebody please explain it to me? Why is Bran so pressed about Rebecca? We're going to find out this later because, we're on episode 11. The season about to be over. And honestly, I want to see who's sitting next to Andy. It got to be Bran. She was the pot stir, the pot store and all that crap she said earlier, like, whatever. I sit at the dinner, and then a random conversation, I think, starts happening about Jenna Lyons' garage sale, aka her stoop sale, but I'm gonna call it a garage sale because we call it that down here, to buy her teeth. And I got to thinking to myself, I said, self, I know this lady ain't gonna get on TV and really be pretending to be broke. I know this must be a storyline because she's not gonna bring her girlfriend on the show. So she's gonna have us thinking that the garage sale is to pay for her teeth because she ain't got no money. The Bentley that she drove to the Hamptons at the beginning of the season was not her Bentley. I know this lady is not gonna get on this big platform and really tell us that she's struggling for money so much. Well, she had to sell all her gowns and dresses and shoes, rent a Bentley to drive to the Hamptons because her antique Mercedes broke down when she has a house in the Hamptons where it broke down. I feel like, okay, this is a storyline for Jenna Lyons. Because if we didn't talk about this, what would we talk about regarding Jenna Lyons? What would we talk about? Nothing. Because she's not going to bring her girlfriend on the show. We know she has a girlfriend. She brought her girlfriend's mother on the show, but she's not going to talk about it. So we're going to talk about Jenna Lyons allegedly being broke. So they talk about that. I'll be like, whatever, girl. So, girl, you had a garage sale to buy teeth. Whatever. Then, Raquel talks about, her mother. She's going to be her mother. She hasn't seen her mother in a while. She brings up a lot of her mother issues. She's like, she's bringing her boyfriend or whatever. And then Bran, again, the boyfriend, what does he look like? Is he cute? And then Raquel was kind of made a little comment, girl, he too old for you, girl. Like, it doesn't matter as long as he's some stupid, childish, immature crap she said. I'm so sick of Bran this season. They wanted to make you the villain, girl. You are the villain, girl. Okay? I want you to know you are the villain. Or the most unliked. And then the dinner kind of starts to wind down. You can start to see the episode is about to end. And Bran brings up the kid comment again. It was like, you know what? I'm too busy. I got Russian billionaires. Everybody was like, what? She got what? And she said S. Jessa was like, she said billionaires. Plural. Billionaires? This girl said she got billionaires? They said, girl, we saw your apartment. Where these Russian billionaires at? Girl, we see how you moving around town. Where are these Russian billionaires at? Bran putting 20 on 10 as she always do. And basically the episode ends with Bran and Rebecca going at it. And then Rebecca seems like she starts to defend herself and, says, Bran says things to get a reaction out of her. She's not going to give her a reaction or whatever. And we're going to see what happens next week. And that's how the episode ends. There's no guarantee that I'm going to review next week's episode unless it's like something for me to talk about. Honestly, I judged up stuff for me to talk about because it wasn't really much to talk about, but I wanted to do this one because they were in Puerto Rico. It was one of those trips that the cast takes or whatever, but it wasn't really given. This whole season has not been given. And honestly, I saw someone post on Instagram like, bring back the old girls, bring back Luann, Ramona, Sonia. It was a Bethany in there, but I don't think Bethany gonna come back. It was all the girls. The other girl with the big teeth, I forgot. That was Carolyn. I think what her name was, Caroline, whatever. Married to the Roosevelt. No, the rich dude from the UK. That family. I saw a clip on Instagram like bring them back because this season is not given, and I saw Bran like that comment. Bran, you realize it's your job, right? Okay. Just wanted to remind you, in case you forgot, that this is your job. And you're saying to bring the old cast back to your set job that you currently now work on. Do you want to quit? You don't want to be here no more? Nobody supposed to be here? Try this little thing for the last time? Whatever. Bran, you get on my nerves. And why be dad when I can be mother? Girl, shut up. Get off my line. Anyway, this is it for Roni. The truth about Roni is it's still boring. Even in Puerto Rico, it's boring. Andy, what happened? Bye, y'all.